Okay, yes. Whatever it has been covered the portion, just I will summarize the whole thing. Listen carefully. Elementary particles, also called by the name fundamental particles. Elementary particles, also called by the name the fundamental particles. So, in the case of elementary particles, nucleus is present, electrons are present in the case of an atom. Atom is the smallest particle of an element. If you are go on dividing an object, ultimately you are going to get an atom which is the smallest particle. An atom which is containing the nucleus, center core, and the electron which is revolving around the nucleus. Nucleus further can be divided into protons and neutrons. Electrons separately, protons and neutrons separately, they are called by the name the building blocks of the atom. They are called by the name the building blocks of the matter. They are called by the name elementary particles. So, meaning of elementary particles means the protons, neutrons and electrons. Protons, neutrons and electrons, they are not going to beget. They are not going to beget containing some other particles. Meaning, protons further cannot be divided. Here, neutrons cannot be further divided. Protons and neutrons are not made up of any other medium, any other particle. Proton is a structureless particle, neutron is a structureless particles. That kind of structureless particles are called by the name the elementary particles. That kind of structureless particles are called by the name elementary particles. Now, inside the nucleus, we are going to have more than 200 particles are present as an elementary particles. Out of that, we can divide into stable particles and resonance particles. Stable particles means whose half-life is greater than or equal to 10 to the power of minus 16 seconds. Resonance particles means the half-life is approximately equal to 10 to the power of minus 22 seconds. Now let us consider the particles and antiparticles. What do you mean by an antiparticle? We are asking for about 2 marks question. An antiparticle means for every particle, the antiparticle is existing whose mass is same, whose spin is same, whose lifetime is said to be the same, but the charge of the particle, if it is plus, then the charge of the antiparticle it is minus. The alignment of the particle, if it is said to be in one direction, exactly in the opposite direction, alignment of the antiparticle is said to be existing. So, particle alignment, antiparticle alignment, they are exactly in opposite direction. The charge of particle, the charge of antiparticle, they are opposite signs. They are having the opposite signs. Okay. Now, particle and antiparticles, some examples it has been quoted here. Just listen, understand about that. If I am considering electron E0 minus 1 is a particle here, then I can consider antiparticle for that electron is positive. E0 plus 1. Mass of this, spin of this, lifetime and lifetime, they are one and the same. But it is having a charge minus 1, this is having a charge plus 1. This is a pi meson, positive pi meson. This is negative pi meson. Negative pi meson, positive pi meson is an antiparticle. For the positive pi meson, negative pi meson is an antiparticle. And for a proton, antiparticle is antiproton. For a neutron, anti-neutron is an antiparticle. For a neutrino, anti-neutrino is a particle which is said to be the antiparticle. Okay. Now we are having the 4 fundamental interactions. The 4 fundamental interactions are strong interaction, electromagnetic interaction, weak interaction and gravitational interaction. Depending upon the interactions with the matter here, the classification of elementary particles that we are going to have. So we can have the classification of elementary particles like this, which carries either 5 marks or 3 marks question. Stable elementary particles whose half-life, already have shown it, whose half-life is equal to 10 to the power of minus 16 second or more than that. Okay, such particles that we have chosen here, and it has been divided into 3 categories. Gravitons, which are involving in the gravitational interaction here, which is involving in the gravitational interaction. Okay, then leptons, hadrons. Gravitons, leptons, hadrons. Now, leptons can be further be divided into electron, photon, neutrino and muon. Leptons can be further be divided into electron, photon, neutrino, muon. And hadrons, which are involving in the strong interactions, which can be divided into two categories here, mesons and baryons. Mesons can be divided into positive pi meson, negative pi meson, neutral pi meson, and it can be divided into kaons here, positive kaon, negative kaon, and eta muons. Eta muons also mesons. Eta mesons also we can divide. Baryons further can be divided into nucleons and hyperons. Baryons further can be divided into hyperons. Hyperons can be divided into here, okay, lambda particles, sigma, xi particles, and omega particles. Whereas nucleons can be divided into protons and neutrons. Now, let me consider if I am writing anywhere else B representing the baryon number, Le representing the E lepton number, L mu representing the mu lepton number, S representing the strangeness, Y representing the hypercharge, I representing the isospin quantum number. Isospin quantum number. Okay, yes. These are the concepts you have to remember. And now, here, conservation laws. Okay, these are all the concepts already discovered. It has been asked in one of the examination for about 3 marks. Write any two conservation laws, write any 3 conservation laws for elementary particles, like that we are asking the questions. So be careful about this. Conservation of charge, conservation of lepton number, conservation of baryon number, conservation of isospin quantum number, conservation of hypercharge, conservation of strangeness. 6 points it has been written. Conservation laws. 6 laws it has been written. Okay. Now, we are asking for about maybe 2 marks problem that we can ask here. Okay. For example, we are giving this reaction. Then we are asking whether in this reaction charge conservation that takes place or not takes place. In this reaction will be given in the exam. Charge conservation, is it holds good or not holds good? Explain, we are asking. Proton is having a charge of +1. Proton charge is +1. Then anti-proton charge is -1. Anti-proton charge is -1. These two get cancelled. This is 2, this is 2. Therefore, there is conservation of charge. Example number 2. Example number 2. This is a reaction. K0 give rise to pi plus E minus nu E bar. This is a reaction. In this reaction, we are asking again 2 marks and 2 marks. This carries 2 marks, this carries 2 marks. Whether E lepton number conservation that takes place, mu lepton number conservation, is it takes place, we are asking the question. This one only I was explaining. Okay, just you see here, understand about this. Without this table we cannot proceed. Without this table. In this table here, I require, what is that? E lepton number, muon number for K0. For K0 particles. For K0 particles. This is K0 particle. For this K0 particle, okay, E lepton number is 0, mu lepton number is also equal to 0. E lepton number is 0, mu lepton number is also equal to 0. Both are 0. So therefore I have written 0. Here also I have written 0. Pi plus I suppose to write. Pi plus. E lepton number is 0. Then mu lepton number is also equal to 0. This is 0. This is 0. For electron, I suppose to write. For electron, this is +1, this is 0. This is +1 and this is 0. Now I have to write for this particular particle. Which is that particle? This is antineutrino. So this is antineutrino I suppose to consider here. This is E neutrino. He has given E neutrino antiparticle. E neutrino antiparticle. E neutrino antiparticle Le plus 1, L mu 0, Le plus 1, Le plus 1, L mu 0. Correct now? Now let us see that. Let us see that what will happen in this case. What will happen in this case here? So add these two. If you are adding these two here, plus 1 and plus 1 plus 2. This is plus 2 here. Oh, this is anti-neutrino. This is anti-neutrino now. This anti-neutrino which is having minus 1. Electron this is, therefore it is plus 1. Lepton number. Since it is anti-neutrino, this is anti-neutrino here. Anti-neutrino, it is minus 1. It is minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So therefore it is 0. This is also 0. This is 0 and this is 0. So therefore, oh, 1 minute just. Yes. E lepton number is correct now. Yes, right, no problem. We can write it. That's okay. So mu particle, we have to write it carefully. Mu lepton number, E lepton number, we are supposed to write. Next one, example number 3. Some other example I will quote it. Some disturbance. Okay. Example number 3. I will write here. Maybe pi minus give rise to mu minus okay, yes. Some problem it was there. Mu minus plus nu bar mu here. Nu bar mu. Mu lepton number we had to consider. Mu lepton number we had to consider. Mu lepton number L mu we had to consider. Let us calculate L mu value. Negative pi meson. I have seen it already. Negative pi meson. See that. Negative pi meson. What is that? Negative pi meson L mu value. Negative pi meson L mu value. It is 0. Negative pi meson L mu value, it is 0. Right? This is 0. Mu minus. Okay. L mu value plus 1. Mu minus. L mu value plus 1. Then it is antiparticle. This is antiparticle, mu antiparticle, nu mu. This is plus 1. Nu mu, this is plus 1. Nu mu plus 1 is there, but I have written minus here. Because it is an antiparticle. This is an antiparticle. Therefore, it is written as minus. If bar is not there, it is plus 1. Since bar is there, this is minus. Plus 1 and minus 1, it is 0. Therefore, there is conservation of mu lepton number. Another example, mu negative, E minus, I think this is finished. That is finished. Okay. Conservation of baryon number. Similarly, okay, this is an equation. Okay, I will write it here and I will show it. Conservation of baryon number. N give rise to P plus E minus plus nu E bar. Okay, baryon number only we have to consider. We have to take baryon number only. Okay, let me see here. Baryon number. This is the baryon number. This is baryon number, which is that neutron. Baryon number neutron. Where is that neutron? Here. Baryon number neutron. Baryon number neutron. Baryon number is plus. Baryon number for neutron is +1. This is +1. Okay, for proton is also +1. +1. This is for electron. For electron, baryon number is 0. For electron, baryon number is 0. This is baryon number. Electron baryon number is 0. Plus, this is nu E bar. Nu E. This is for nu E. Nu E baryon number is 0. Nu E baryon number is 0. 0, 0 only we have to write. Therefore, this value 0 plus 0 plus 1. This is 1. Therefore, this is whole square. Baryon number is whole square. So, meaning, if you don't know this table, we cannot answer this problem. These questions we cannot answer. Like this, we are supposed to understand and we have to write. Okay. Now, shall I give you some questions? Before that, I will finish it off this. Then I will take up that. Now, another one important thing is for 2 marks question that we are asking. For 2 marks that we are asking, that is called by the name the quark model. Usually we are asking this question for 2 marks. So the meaning, hadrons if I am considering. Which are the hadrons? Either it is hadron, maybe it is proton, or maybe it is nucleons. Under this you have taken as nucleon. Under that nucleon I have chosen either it is a proton or it is a neutron. Either it is a proton or it is a neutron that I have chosen. Okay. This proton or neutron, according to the new theory, quark model is a new concept. New theory this is. Recent theory. According to this one, proton can be further divided. It can be further divided into quarks. It can be divided into quarks. Neutron further divided into quarks. So therefore, proton is made up of quarks. Neutron is also made up of quarks. Then, which are the quarks? Which are the quarks which are available here? Quarks, I can divide into up quark, charm quark, top quark. So it has been divided into 3 categories. Not only that, quarks can also be divided into, if up is there, there must be down quark. Charm is there must be strange quark. Next one, if top is there, then there must be bottom quark. So 6 varieties of quarks which are available. Up, charm, top, down quark, strange quark and bottom quark. These 3 are having electric charge. That is equal to plus 2 by 3. These three are having an electric charge that is equal to minus 1 by 3. But both are having a spin. That spin is equal to half. Everyone is having a spin is equal to half. This, every 6, all the 6 are having spin is equal to half, but these 3 are having an electric charge plus 2 by 3. These 3 are having electric charge minus 1 by 3. Now I can consider here proton if I am considering. This proton is made up of 3 quarks. It is made up of 3 quarks here. Now that quark is, the proton quark is said to be UUD quark. Means up, down. 2 up quarks, 1 down quark. 2 up quarks, 1 down quark. This is said to be the quark model. Proton quark model this is. Proton quark model. Similarly, a neutron, if I am considering here, this is neutron quark model. Neutron quark model. In the case of neutron here, the neutron is made up of 3 quarks here, DDU. 2 down quarks, 1 up quark. 2 down quarks and 1 up quark. These are the 3 quark which is said to be existing here. A neutron which is having the 3 quarks. A proton which is having the 3 quarks. A proton is having the 2 upper quarks and 1 down quark. A neutron is having 2 down quarks and 1 up quark. Therefore, if they are asking the question, write the quark model for proton. Write the quark model for proton, 2 marks. 2 marks question we are asking here. Write the quark model for proton means UUD. Write the quark model for neutron means DDU. If you are writing, that's enough. That's enough for you. So all these things are finished now. Okay. What is that? Elementary particles is over. Only the notes that I had to send it. I supposed to send the notes for you. Yes, just a minute.